Hello and welcome to this video. Today is going to be an update video. As you've saw, the past two videos have been banished, which is on the front of this. And then, hang on, let me just add something else to make it better for you guys. Nope, add image. Okay, browse. Get some of my images from. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to edit the scene. As you can see, I'm using a streamer thing. Okay, first things first, Hero Siege. The episode 18, I think it was, let me just check. No, episode 19 was the last of Hero Siege, and I might bring it back in the future, but I got really bored of it and it got really repetitive. Mainly because I could only get to you need to get really high level before you can get anywhere in that game, and it's just too much of a grind to get to a high level, and then having to go backwards and forwards, because to get to the higher action needs you need to be able to, how can I say it, get more relics. As you saw, every time we killed a boss there was a chance of getting a relic. Every time we went into the shop it cost 1,000 for a relic. On my other character I had like 50 relics, as many as I could get at the point. From the first area went to the second area, got far, but I never even got to the boss. So it's one of them, you need to be a high level than what the area should be. That's one point. So that's going to be the end of Hero Siege for the time being, if anything. I don't think you have an image for it, but let me just check, because as you saw in the past, hang on, let me just cancel all this and get, let's see, remove this image, now that I'm not talking about it. Now I'm going to be talking about Banished. Banished, it's a game I've just started playing. Past two videos were 20 minutes long, pretty easy to make, however, they're boring to a certain extent. So whether it's going to be useful or whether not, it's just whether people watch it or not. I doubt people will, but I wanted to play it because I wanted to start playing it again after I started playing the other day. I played one game and was like, why not record it instead? So I've done that, and then what was it? And then past two episodes have been okay. I wouldn't really say they're great, but it's one of them. It's hard to gauge whether people will watch, because I had a couple of people watching Hero Siege, but not many people were enjoying them because they were only going and watching for 5 minutes at the most on 28-minute videos and so on. Even sometimes no views at all, which it was sort of okay for me. I wanted to play it anyway at that point in time, which comes to another point that I'm going to say, and that is, when I'm playing a game, I've got to enjoy it. Otherwise, I get bored really easily of certain games, and I go away from them, come back to them. And in my channel, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing a game for as long as I want, and then I'm going to switch over to another game, and then if I feel like doing it, I'll go back to that game and just keep switching it around, doing different things, making um making me feel better and giving you a variety of games at the same time. Because the longest I've ever played a game for at one time is 11 hours. If I check Steam, I'll show you the screen capture. Add window capture. Okay. Steam. Okay. Let me just edit the scene. Here we go. As you can see, this is my Steam, the library. I've pre-ordered Black Ops 3, and I will be getting content on that once it's actually out. Don't Starve, not played that. I've played Don't Starve together for 14 hours, but I had breaks in between, never really enjoyed it. Got Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I like it, but I'm not very good at it, that's why I stopped playing, to be honest. Hero Siege, about, if you look, are probably about hang on, one, yeah, it's probably about 3-4 hours with you guys, the rest is by myself. Um, then there is Venture Capitalist, that's just to play on my spare time, because I get really bored, as you can see. Just certainly have in the background that I go back to every now and again. Age of Mythology, that is another game that I do want to bring you, which is very fun. I've not played it in a while. I played 7 hours straight of it at one point, and I really enjoyed it. It used to be my favourite game when I was younger. So it's a strategy game where you go around, create a town, kill people, get fought back. You can get mythical creatures from gods, and it's sort of a Greek game, like an ancient Greek. But then you can also be ancient Egypt, and so on and so forth. There's many different gods, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing online, showing you how bad I am at the game compared to other people, and also learning how to get better at the game and progress. It's been a really long time since I've actually played this game. Um, as you can see, the 16th of the 10th, 2014, that was last year, but I might actually get back into it. I've been playing 7 hours straight. The last time I played was earlier on before I made this video. Just played it then. Um, Played around 40 minutes then. Put me up to 12 hours. I played that for 11 hours straight when I first played it. Well, it wasn't straight, like breaks for food and so on. Um, Not really a big fan of it. Played it a couple of times. Okay. Black Ops 2, so on, so on. So. It's one of those games. I play it, get bored, come back to it, play it, get bored, come back to it. It's like Minecraft with me. World at War, my favourite Call of Duty game. Played it, came back to it, and then it was hacked, so I got bored of it. Mainly because if it wasn't hacked, I would have enjoyed it more, but can't do nothing like that. Can do custom maps, but I'm not really a big fan of sorting it all out. CSGO, not a big fan, not into competitive life. Don't know why I got this, just a random game. Really enjoyed this game, played 33 hours of it straight. But main problem for it was I was going to buy the next game for it, but it's not on Steam. It's on another, it's on another, whatever you call this, Steam thing. Dungeon Defenders, this is old, only played 3 hours of this. Last time I purchased this in 2012. Wow, it's ages away. First game I ever bought. Dwarf Toss. Don't ask me what that game is. Elder Scrolls. Not a big fan of that. Faster Than Light. Watch people play it. Never played it myself. Got the game when it was really cheap, and that's it. Gary's Mod. What are the games? Yeah, if you watch Sips, you'll see that he's been playing that. Played that for a while as well. Last played 2014. That's about it. So as I was saying earlier, um, let's take off this window capture. Banished. I'm gonna continue it for a while. I feel like I'm gonna get bored really easily of it, and then I'm gonna go straight to Age of Mythology, because that's a game that I used to get bored of it quite a bit, but that was mainly because online wasn't very functional before it went on Steam. But now that it's online, I'll play online matches and record them. Whether they can take 10 minutes to an hour and a half, it all depends on how good I am and how good I want to be. So when the online matches, I won't make it one long video. I'll split it up like episode 1, part 1. If you like Age of Mythology, hopefully you'll be able to see how bad I actually am, and it'll be quite a fun experience for me and for you guys. So that's me being gone and out. Please subscribe, like, and whatever you want to do, comment if you wish. I will read them, but I've never had a comment on many of my videos recently. So this is just going to be one of those videos that it's going to be on the front of my screen, and this is going to be an update video. Bye bye.